Previously on.
Denver Broncos. Remember when I was telling y'all Denver Broncos was going to beat the Jets last week?
He got 6 receptions.
Cash.
Y'all
remember when? Y'all remember when I was telling y'all about the Denver Broncos beating them last week, man? The Jets. Y'all was talking that Aaron Rodgers looked like how he's supposed to look and shit.
Oh, they won?
The Denver Broncos beat them 9-10 in New York.
I think I might was in Denver.
The field goal kicker went down there and missed a 30-something yard field goal to win the game.
Exactly. And
so it wasn't no air.
But it was it was raining. It was raining hard. It was bad weather.
They didn't score any. They didn't need to score touchdowns.
Yeah, exactly. That was that kicking game.
I see. Denver scored.
So
that's how they got it. They scored to kick the field goal. Yeah. That's how they went up 10. They went up 10. They went up 10. It was 10-6.
Do this change y'all mind about Aaron Rodgers?
No, because it was
no. Aaron gonna be Aaron, man.
Player stats for the game. Aaron Rodgers was 24 or 42 completions in attempts. He threw 42 passes. He was 24 completions, 225 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions.
Was it his fault though? Did they drop the ball?
He said it was the weather.
On the flip side, Bo Nix had 12 of 25 completions in attempts, 60 yards, 1 touchdown.
He had how many yards?
60 yards
60
passing.
60 passing yards.
Yeah,
he had yards passing. He had
my God.
5 carries for 3 yards. Rushing.
And
they found a way to win.
And who won?
The Denver Broncos.
The Denver Broncos.
Yes, sir. They found a way to win that motherfucker, man.
Listen, I had.
Oh yeah, you had Bo. We had Bo at 150.
Fucked up my sheet.
Yeah.
So what you think he gonna do this week? He gonna go under. He gonna go under 119 or not 119. He gonna go under 219 or over Bo Nix.
Oh, he going under 219.
I just said 219. I was just throwing out a number because I don't know if that's his real number.
Bro, they might got him under 99.
It might be. Might be. Man, that's bad.
Hey, that's bad, bro. But listen, what make it even worse though? They won.
That's what I said. They found a way to win. Still,
yeah. The Jets done. So Aaron, you done. You through. You through.
The Jets right now stand at 2-2. 2-2 are the Jets.
How you let somebody beat you?
Broncos also 2-2.
One more time. How many yards he threw for?
Aaron Rodgers?
No. Bo
Nix had
60. Yeah.
And he came out with the W.
60 yards and 60 passing yards and 1 touchdown pass.
Man, that moon rat got me.
12 completions.
Is that the worst game in history?
12 completions of 25
attempts.
Right. So you was pretty much 50% from,
Yeah, but is that the worst in the NFL?
I'm sure Tim Tebow done something way more spectacular than that.
Tim
for
Tebow. Sure. Look, man, the next game, because we got to get to the new games, man.
Okay.
Real quick, man.
It's about to be halftime.
Shout out to 40 Kitchen, man. He's hit us with some food, man.
Blessings.
Blessings. Everybody got some like hibachi rice.
Yeah. Fire.
Shout out to him, man. It's an independent cook, man. Black owned business on Gratiot. Go and support him, man. It's called 40's Kitchen.
We'll say never had jerk chicken hibachi. It was crazy. Respect. It was good. For sure.
Man,
really
fire.
Good.
Fact. Shout out to you, 40,
with that garlic butter. I eat that by itself, dog. I dip some plain Lays off in that garlic butter.
Garlic
butter busting.
That shit is fire.
Shout
out to you, Brody, man. We was trying to get Chrissy Cuisine, man. She hit us back last minute. We're gonna try you again next week.
Yeah, we coming next week.
We on you, Chrissy. Don't go nowhere.
Chrissy, you got to
want to see what you working with. You know what I'm saying? We see it. We want to taste it. You know what I'm saying? No funny.
You see me fat.
Man, what?
Back to the
guts on deck.
Yeah, back to the football, man. The Cincinnati Bengals beat the Carolina Panthers last week, 34-24. I was thinking that the Panthers was gonna compete more than this.
Say that.
I did. I was riding with them.
You knew Cincinnati was coming home, baby.
Facts.
They needed that.
Exactly. They had to shine.
You seen your boy Chase the bank?
He went crazy, didn't he?
Ooh.
You see that little play he did out there when he and broke loose?
Yeah, and got that down.
Man. That joke was crazy.
At that, with that being said, Chase Brown, 15 carries at 80 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns.
For real.
Thanks.
Okay. Joe Burrow, passing yards, completions, 22 of 31 attempts, 232 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Thanks.
On the flip side, we got Andy Dalton. He threw 40 attempts. He completed 25 of those.
Okay.
220 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception.
Okay. Thanks. That's what's up, man.
They got to control that ball more. There's too many interceptions.
Most definitely.
1 and 1 from each side.
Yeah, that's.
Unless the defense just was good.
Yeah. It's I don't know, man. That's just like the Bengals, man. They one day they was some, and then the next day they not. You know what I'm saying? Then the Panthers, they just was the one of the worst teams. Now that Jaguars is the still winless team.
Yeah,
the Panthers then reeled off a win. You know what I mean? So I ain't really tripping. That's why I was riding with them. They the under. I'm like, shit. I want y'all to compete. Y'all could cover the 4.5. You know what I mean? But they didn't. But shout out to both of those teams, man. This week coming up, we're gonna get into the games and eventually tell y'all who we like. We got a few more games to go over because I want to definitely talk about my Eastside Lions, but I gotta just be patient and get through the rest of these games. I know y'all want to hear what we gotta say. We're gonna get to it.
So with that previous game, the Panthers stand at 1-3 for their record, and the Bengals stand also at 1-3.
Facts. Same type tier team. You know what I'm saying? They just
they both garbage.
Facts. Right now they both got work to do.
They both Mount Elliott.
They
put them on the freeway.
Ooh,
you know that smell? They stinking up Detroit right now.
He said they
Mount Elliott, get y'all shit
he
together.
said they Davis in the 6 Mile area. Ooh.
Yeah, get y'all shit together down there. The next game, man, the Philadelphia Eagles, they took on the Tampa Bay Bucks. And Tampa Bay, man, the Bucks end up putting them paws on their ass. They beat them 33-16. They made Baker Mayfield look supreme. The Philadelphia Eagles, they really beat up. You know what I'm saying? Listen. What did you expect? Like, they wasn't going. I told y'all this though. Y'all remember when I was telling y'all the Bucks was gonna win? You know, this was a part of that parlay I hit. Yeah, this was a part.
Rollo, Gilly, Meek, Freeway, Beanie Siegel,
Stay P, baby.
To Detroit, man.
Stay P, baby.
Did y'all see Gilly, man? Gilly was sick.
He would have jumped in the garbage.
Man, that nigga was sick, man.
Listen, now we might have lost against Tampa Bay, but god damn.
Yeah, that was just a no-brainer.
Y'all was over there. Look, y'all was over there like y'all was over there looking like y'all couldn't fly.
As they say. Shout out to them Bulls in Philly. Shout out to all the Bulls.
Yeah. You know we rock
the young Bulls in Philly, man. Y'all will get it next week.
Hey, y'all over there looking like how our Pistons was looking.
Man, them young Bulls sick. Hey, Philly fans is tough too, man. They're a different breed, bro.
Yeah, they're like us.
They like us. No, they not though, because it's like this. We'll take the L's and we gonna love you regardless.
Oh,
you could be Matt Stafford and we gonna love you regardless. When it's your time to go, it's your time. We understand, and we still love you.
Right.
Man, Philly gonna Ben Simmons you to death. Boy, you dead to us. Yeah, we got no love for you. And we don't care how you feel about it. We hate you. We Philly fans. Philly fans is different, man. Shout out to y'all though, because y'all passionate. Shout out to y'all, just like Detroit fans, but on the other end of the spectrum, for sure.
Yeah. Shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles fans and 76ers fans.
So that means really, Flyers, excuse me,
all
but Jalen Hurts, you got a really thin rope that you skating on thin ice with buddy. Them folks, man. You all that winning you was doing, that's why they love you right now. But you ain't got too much losing to do before Philly turn on you, man. Look out.
Most definitely. You got to tighten up fast, man. Let's talk about this young star, man, in Washington with the Commanders.
Who?
That boy, Jaden Daniels.
Hey, JD.
Man, that boy went stupid out there. Did y'all see what them stats looking like on Jaden Daniels and them? They dropped 42 points.
Man, that young
42.
Boy,
yeah, facts. Okay, so Jaden Daniels, 26 completions out of 30 attempts for 233 yards, 1 touchdown, and unfortunately 1 interception in the game, which was the one low mark in a really, really, really good game. Yeah, you know, for a young boy for sure.
What he rush for?
I was about to say that.
Rushing yards as well. 8 carries for 68 yards. He averaged 8.5 a carry per attempt. And he had 2 touchdowns.
I was just about to say he keep a touchdown. Yeah, bro.
3 total touchdowns in a game. Shout out to him for sure.
Shout out to T. T told me that boy nasty.
I told y'all this in week 1, man. I'm rocking with young dog.
Correction. Jaden Daniels, 8 carries for 47 yards and 1 touchdown rushing, 5.9 average on each carry.
Keep that in your mind, man. Keep the young dog name in your mind. I hope he stay healthy, man. I just want to see him win. He gonna do good. Yeah, he just needs some time. He a different breed.
He definitely is.
Yeah, he one of them quarterbacks that all these quarterbacks that was drafted in his little class, he better than them. You know what I'm saying? I seen it. I told y'all like that. What's his name? Drake May. He decent, but you don't want to see a picture of Jaden Daniels, man.
Hey, you know who he remind me of how we was talking about? I forgot what quarterback we was talking about. That we said that was like Mike Vick. He more like Mike.
Yeah, he more smooth. Yeah,
because he can throw and he can run. Yeah.
What's the other quarterback? Caleb Williams, the number 1 pick.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, stop it. Chicago Bears, y'all would have loved to have Jaden Daniels right now. I don't know what y'all was doing. Y'all would be winning right now. Like
spending their money.
Y'all might be undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Just that's a different conversation for another day, man.
Respect.
The New England Patriots, they end up getting popped by the San Francisco 49ers 30-13. It just was a no-brainer. And the spread was like 10.5, and they end up covering it. What y'all think about that game? The 49ers back or what? Is they back?
Nah, the 49ers, they was out there. They look all right, but now you been there against New England. It really ain't like, I don't know. New England really ain't nobody to be,
Facts, man.
Y'all got to play somebody. You got to show me something.
Yeah, New England got to start scoring some dang on touchdowns, man. Like, he threw 1 touchdown in the game.
If you put kickers on your slip, you getting all. Oh, man, these kickers going to work.
Yeah. You just got to find out the team.
The team with the kickers.
You know, how they offense is set. You know what I'm saying? Some like the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense is set through scoring touchdowns.
Right.
It ain't about kicking field goals over there. They ain't looking forward to that. But when you look at certain teams, like let's say the Chicago Bears,
right?
They need that type of energy to even be scoring all those points.
Score the points. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like what they have, 24 points.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they really ain't no scoring team. Yeah, they have 24 points. They only kicked 1 field goal last week, but they really just not. They one of them teams. Basically, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. On the stat side, for the Patriots, Jacoby Brissett ended the game with 19 completions out of 32 attempts passing with 168 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception.
Man, they be told
49ers Brock Purdy ended up with 15 completions out of 27 attempts, 288 yards passing, 1 touchdown, and 1 interceptions.
What about Mason?
Mason, I was about to just get to that part. Jordan Mason for the 49ers ended up with 24 carries for 123 yards. He averaged 5.1 yards per carry, and he ended up with 1 touchdown for the game. Really good, really good game for that boy, for sure.
Dog.
Hey,
what you think about him, Bill?
Can you mark? We gotta start. We gotta start marking that.
Basically, they gonna have to get this.
Yeah, okay.
Gonna pick
he fight for some time.
For sure.
McCaffrey do come back.
I'm trying to keep up with.
He'll be a good.
Get
him in there.
I told you that.
Pound ground guy.
Get
him in there. Short yardage.
Mean something.
What's the name? But McCaffrey come back, his touch is gonna go down.
Remember, we was talking about him.
You really,
know what I'm saying? So I'm with you. I got you.
Even though McCaffrey's a little scat back. He just can do so much out the backfield. He can catch.
Yeah. Who you talking about, Bill?
McCaffrey. I said, Mason looks good, so he gonna get in there. He might get anywhere between, I'm gonna say 8 carries, maybe a game when McCaffrey come back, because you gotta have McCaffrey in the game. He's a game breaker.
Facts. You're right.
And if they wasn't, I was thinking about this too. You know how we used to play football or whatever, like how your coach be like, well, you good at this position, I'm gonna put you in. Like if they switched them players and had them as fullbacks and running backs, bro. Like we talking about Montgomery and like you do that, like you do with McCaffrey and man.
But that's why one of the most dangerous things in the league is when you throw one of them receivers back there in that backfield. It's because when you get to playing with them receivers like that, even the same way St. Brown threw that pass to Goff. Nobody saw that coming.
No,
it was dangerous, even though it was really like you're looking at it like he can't run. You're not expecting him to catch it. You know what I'm saying? But it's dangerous because it's like you're not looking for this.
That's what I'm saying. Like how you put Montgomery and Gibbs in. That's what I'm saying. Like
it's too late. It's too late.
Like 2 people.
Hold on.
That shit nasty.
Smoke them.
But guess what? That come from Like my coaches tell me, hey, hand the ball off, roll out. He's always tell me that. Yeah. Hey, once you hand the ball off, don't stand there, roll out, bootleg. Even if you ain't got the ball, bootleg. Because eventually,
man,
it's coming.
You're gonna be wide.
We did just watch the Bucks try to run one of our plays. Like, come on, man.
Now you done did it. Every time you hand it off, you done bootleg. You ain't never kept the ball. Yep. It's definitely coming. Yep. We go naked bootleg. He tell me all the time, ain't a soul gonna be over there. And I be goddamn every time I naked bootleg. it wasn't a defender around. If it was one, and you wasn't.
These coaches, we throwing y'all these plays too in this little sauce, man. We need to get paid for this, man. So next week we don't need y'all to be putting the players in like that.
Right.
Don't be giving us a shout out.
Don't be over here looking for them picks and all that and picking up strategy at the same time. Yeah. You owe us. You owe us.
So back to regular programming.
What up, though? I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Do y'all like it? If anything that you see we need to improve on, let me know, and we're gonna try to work on it. Definitely comment for in the video so we can respond. We talk back, everybody. The New York Giants versus the Minnesota Vikings in London. This is gonna be a good game, man. I got a few player props in this game. I like Breece Hall to get 50 yards rushing, Aaron Jones to get 60 yards rushing plus receiving. I also like Justin Jefferson to get 50 yards, and I think Aaron Jones is going to score an anytime touchdown. So I will put all those together on the slip. My guys agree with those picks. And that's what we're going to run with in that one. And that's going to be a good game. That's the first game. You see, it's early. It's 9:30, so you got to be on it. Go on and put it in, man. The next game, the Miami Dolphins, they taking on the New England Patriots in New England. Me personally, I like the Patriots to win this game at -103 on the money line side. I think they can get it done. I also like Stevenson to go over his rushing yards. I think he should have a good game. I also like, and Stevenson rushing yards is 43.5, by the way. He's going to get 43.5 rushing yards, 44 yards. I like Jacoby Brissett to go over passing yards, 158.5. That's another good one. I'm taking that. And I like him to get at least one touchdown pass. It's at -160. You put all those together in the same game parlay, blessings to you, because that's what I'm going to do. The Carolina Panthers, they taking on the Chicago Bears in Chicago. The spread is +4 for the Carolina Panthers. I'm going with that with Andy Dalton and those guys. I feel like they still a little bit hungry. I'm also considering Caleb Williams passing yards under. I don't actually know the number off the top of my head, but I don't think he's going to be able to pass that much on a team like Carolina. Carolina defense, I don't know if they good or bad, but I do know that their offense is finna put up some numbers. Chicago, they don't really score a lot of touchdowns, you know what I'm saying, offensively. They just find ways to score and win games. So shout out to them over there. But the Panthers should be able to cover that 4. Keep your eyes out on Herbert, Hubbard, the running back for the Carolina Panthers. If he's healthy, he should be and looking good to get at least 40 to 50 rushing yards as well. The Indianapolis Colts, they taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville. The winless Jags, man, they the only team that ain't got no win. They need something to happen big. The Indianapolis Colts, they got Falco playing quarterback because of Richardson. I told y'all he wasn't gonna last long. You remember I was telling y'all on the last podcast that as far as him being injured, he's not as durable as you want him to be or need him to be a mobile quarterback in the NFL right now. So I don't know what they're gonna do about that. But I also like Falco to get at least 2 touchdown passes. I like ETN to get an anytime touchdown. But I'm also looking forward to taking the Colts plus the 3 points. If I can move it up to 4.5, I would. I'll sprinkle a little bit on the money line. On the money line side, it's +150. The Buffalo Bills taking on the Houston Texans in Houston. This is also going to be a good game. The Buffalo Bills, they coming off a loss. They going to win this game, man. Even though the Houston Texans are a hard, tough team to beat, I think that the Buffalo Bills, if I can get 3 points with the Bills, I'll run with that. Or 3.5 points, I would run with that. Maybe even sprinkle a little bit on the money line side. It's at plus 102. I also like Shakur to get 40 receiving yards, James Cook to get 60 receiving plus reception yards, and Nico Collins to get 60 yards in this game. The Baltimore Ravens are taking on the Cincinnati Bengals in Cincinnati off the bell. I like Jamarcus Chase to get an anytime touchdown. I think the Ravens going to win this game. I know the world think that as well. I mean, money line side, though. It's at minus 130. That minus 2.5 is too much, even though they got Tucker, one of the better kickers. This should be a close game because Baltimore is a running team. Derrick Henry, anytime touchdown. I know it's not valued as much as you think it should be, so don't really put that on a lot of parlays. That's a single bet. Or maybe somebody else like James Cook. Use those two together, but don't put a lot into that because eventually he's not going to score. And they pricing it to the point now where you don't really have a lot of room to make money or mistakes. And that's not good. You always want to give yourself a better chance to win. Feel me? So be careful with that one. But I think the Ravens going to win this game money line. The Cleveland Browns taking on the Washington Commanders in Washington. Jaden Daniels, that's my man. Y'all already know I rock with the young boy. I think they're gonna win the game on the money line side at minus 149. That minus 3 is shaky. Massage Watson and the Browns, you don't know what they're gonna do. They got all the talent in the world, but it's no unity. It's like they can't put it together over there. So they got work to do, period. And Washington Commanders at home on the little run that they on right now, they should win this game. So I'm going with the Washington Commanders at minus 149 on the money line side. I also like Terry McLaurin to get at least 40 receptions, 40-yard receptions, 40 reception yards. And I like Jaden Daniels to go over rushing yards. The Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos in Denver. It's going to be a good game, man. I expect for the Denver Broncos to win this game at minus 149 on the money line side. And that's just that. The Arizona Cardinals are taking on the San Francisco 49ers in San Francisco. I'm going to say in 49ers. In San Francisco, man. It's going to be a good game. I'm taking the Arizona Cardinals on the money line side at plus 280 in this one. I think that the Arizona Cardinals, they should win this game. This is my dog of the day right here, y'all. The New York Giants taking on the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle. This is going to be a good game as well. I think the Seahawks going to beat them, and I think the Seahawks going to beat them bad after they just kind of lost, and they really don't cover the spread as much as they should. They won 2-1, but this is a game that they should beat the Giants bad. It's at minus 7.5. I think they can get it done. Not taking nothing from the Giants. The Giants, they hungry now. They not going to play with them. But I think that the Seahawks with Kenneth Walker back there, he back, DK. Yeah, it's going to be tough. So I'm going with the Seahawks minus 7.5. The Green Bay Packers, they taking on the LA Rams and Los Angeles. This is going to be a good game. Shout out to my homeboy, Matt Stafford, man. You did as well, brother. You did as well. In this game, I think that the Green Bay Packers should win. Jordan Love coming off the injury. Now he back. This is his second game. He had a little rust on him last week, so he should be a little bit more sharp. I like them at minus 162 on the money line side. The Rams got a lot of work to do on defense. They like one of the worst defenses. They give it the most yards. Even on offense, they like one of the least teams with the most yards. So be mindful of that. It's always good to lean towards their team total. Not even a team total under, but like stats on their team, receivers and different players under. You know what I mean? So be mindful of that. Except for Matt Stafford because he can throw for 300 with whoever. Be careful. The Dallas Cowboys, they're taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh. This is going to be a good game, man. The spread is minus 2.5. I'm going with the Steelers. Towards the Steelers, the spread is minus 2.5. I'm going with the Steelers on the money line side, though, at minus 143. I think that the Dallas Cowboys, they might win this game, but it's going to be a close game, man. Rivalry game. Like, this is big, especially in Memphis, Tennessee. It's a lot of Cowboy fans, a lot of Pittsburgh Steelers fans. I just know that, you know what I'm saying? And Detroit, Michigan, man, we Lions fans. It's Lions or nothing around here, or unless you one of the college teams because we have all sports teams. So head to head, this series is 2-2. So I'm going with the Steelers in Pittsburgh. Justin Fields, he should do good, man. The New Orleans Saints, they in Kansas City taking on the Chiefs. Patty Mahomes not gonna play with them with the Saints. Even though I'm a Saint, I'm riding with the Saints this season. I like how they've been playing, but I like the Kansas City Chiefs on the money line side at -260. But I also like Travis Kelce anytime touchdown this week. Put them together. That's the 2-leg parlay that I like in this game. Thank you for checking out the videos, man. If you like this content, subscribe. Check us out. You know what I'm saying? Come visit often. If you trying to figure out if you want to be around or not, keep viewing, man. We ultimately trying to get our watch time up so we can get monetized, so me and these fellas can start making some money and I can start issuing them some checks. And y'all just ride with us and ride this journey. As you can see, I've been doing YouTube for a few years now. So lock in with me, man. We win money and we have a good time. And we creating something special. So shout out to you for even seeing this. Blessings.